Hello and welcome. Today we're going to check out everything that is new on the LEGO website because I desperately need to play catch up. I've been away on some amazing adventures, so check them out on the Global Life Travels channel. Lots of fantastic uploads to come from there. But sticking with the LEGO bits and pieces, we will start off with Shadow from the Sonic the Hedgehog range. Obviously, this is one of the busts like they did with the Star Wars stuff. They could do Sonic, they could do Tails, they could do a couple of the other characters as well. But to cover the basics first, this is $59.99, item number 77000. You get 480 points and 720 pieces. Now, if you're a fan of these, and obviously this would be perfect for you, the colours actually look quite nice, actually. It's going to be, I did hear the rumours of this one coming out, and I think the red works really, really nicely against the black. Just be interesting to see what the back of this one is like and if they've actually covered it all over or if they've left it open and exposed. Hopefully, they've actually covered it all up on the very, very back of the head and they could just kind of do the same thing for Sonic as well if they are going to do this sort of Sonic 2 cover that you can see on there. Different style stand as well, if I remember rightly. They've changed the base of those. They've obviously added a little bit of colour to those as well. With regards to the height of this one, it is 20 centimetres or 8 inches tall, and the actual base is, well, the base isn't, but it's actually 8.5 inches diameter if you're adding these bits in. So it might eat up a little bit into your shelf space rather than obviously the Star Wars style ones of these. But I think they'll look very, very nice together. I haven't collected any of them, but I think it does look very, very effective. I think they've done a good job on that one. Right, moving on to the next thing. Like I said, loads to catch up. I'm doing this completely blind. I don't really know what is on here at all. I haven't done much of the research. So they've added, let's go through it together. So they've added in the Christmas bits and pieces. We've got some giveaway purchases to have a look at. There's definitely more than one there. So we'll click on all three or four of those. Jaws has obviously been released. We've got a new Halloween thing to have a look at, the ornaments to have a look at, some Star Wars stuff. This has turned up out of absolutely nowhere. The giveaways for that P1 that we've covered. Scrolling through, we've seen all of these for ages and ages and ages, but I am sure that there is more stuff to have a look at. So before I get too carried away, what else is on? Yes, there is. There's all the minifigures. See, I've not even seen the Dungeons and Dragons figures yet. So I had heard that they were coming, but I had no idea, or do I actually know what they look like? So I've only heard that they're out, but I've not seen any. So this should be very, very interesting. So this is whatever this is. Minecraft, I would imagine. Baby Pig's birthday celebration, $17.99 again, coming on the 1st of October, and it is easy enough. So it's 351 pieces. If you're a fan of Minecraft, perfect for you. I've not got any of them. I've never played the game either, but there is lots and lots of bits and pieces. Now, this is going to be interesting because it will go very, very well with the wreath that they did a little while back. Is this a 2-in-1? No. So this is just a Christmas table decoration. So it is just going to be the candle that you'll build. 433 pieces for $39.99. 320 points. Item number 40743. So these do tend to sell very, very well because they do come out before Thanksgiving as well. So potentially the 2-in-1 wreath where it had the candles on the table, or you could then put it up on the door and build it slightly differently. If I remember rightly, when that first came out, that was on back order for a while, along with the Reindeer Santa's sleigh. So everything that came out over that year was very, very difficult to get hold of. But as it stands right now, this is coming out on the 1st of September of 2024, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see how quickly this one sells, but it does look effective enough. Some nice little detail on there, and obviously you can see the nice little bit of orange flame at the top. I will go over these in much more detail at a later date because there's just so many of these that I don't know how long this video is going to be. So the Halloween barn is the next thing. So $12.99. They always tend to come with a nice little minifigure. Are you getting a figure with this, or are you just going to get the skeleton? Nice bit of colouring on the front. No, it's just a skeleton. Does look effective enough. You've got the nice little bat thing just up at the top as well. So if you wanted these for nice bright colours or elements, then obviously you can pick this one up. It does look nice. They did the ride last year or the year before, that was a nice little build with the tractor trailer unit, and you've got a couple of little minifigures with that as well. Nice little tree at the front. You've got some nice elements with pieces up in the bottom, and obviously that opens up and does some funky different bits and pieces. Do like the Halloween box artwork because they always go for the purple, so it stands out on the shelf nicely, but especially in the UK, it's only out for a limited amount of time. You can always get them on the LEGO website, but again, with the Christmas stuff as well, it's not out all year. And I do believe that these aren't out very long either. So the Halloween barn, is the new Halloween edition for the 2024 season as such. Will they release something else to go alongside that? Be quite interesting to see. So the ornaments are out. They've actually released these early. These came out last year as well. So now you've just got a 4 nice coloured box artwork on this one. So again, item number 40744, 153 pieces, 10.99. Again, coming on the 1st of September. I'm sure they get earlier and earlier every year when these bits and pieces come out, but that is how effective you can make it. You can put them on obviously the bits and pieces down and across the ceiling and down your banister, or you can just add them to the Christmas tree. So you can basically do whatever you want with them, and that's what they're doing there. But they're just adding the ribbon in, and they can just dangle them down, I would imagine, somewhere. And of course, they've got the two items pictured together, so the candle and those side by side. Very, very clever photography. They do look fantastic together if you are into that kind of thing. Very, very bright colours used this time. They've gone for a very, very bright blue. I don't think they went that vibrant last year. But let's be honest, for 10.99, you can mix and match them up if you want to. It'd be a nice little thing. You get 88 points and 153 pieces. So the Winter Village stuff, or the Christmas theme, shall I say, is always at a very, very good value. Jaws is out now, so that has now been released. The McLaren P1 is now out, and the giveaway is available for that. Absolutely no idea what this is supposed to be. It's grey with white. It's 124.99. Didn't even know this was a thing. Didn't even know this was coming. It is item number 75374. 1,000 points. 1,325 pieces. All I can show you or give you some information on will be the minifigures, and that is only if I use the box artwork to zoom in on. But we'll have a look at these. If you know who any of these people are, then obviously please let me know. Side flap opens up. It looks like the engines do twist around on a bit of Technic pieces. Look at that, see? And then you've got some little shooters and blasters and all that kind of thing just there. That's what we're after. So you get 5 minifigures with this one. I don't know. All I can say is that they've got brown legs, light brown legs, grey and red, good torso print, and they've got different facial. That is it. I couldn't tell you anything. I don't even know what it's from. If you can let me know what this is supposed to be from. Like I said, I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I'm going into this completely blind. And of course, when you do that, you tend to look stupid. But when it comes to Star Wars stuff, I don't know anything about it anyway. So the Thor thing's now out. They have kept the absolute hypercar. That is now out as well. The egg, the Koenig's egg is out. The downtown streetcar station, that is now out. All of these were pre-order for a good while. The Super Mario stuff was available for pre-order for ages. We have got some more Sonic stuff. We've got some more Dreams stuff. All of these have been available for a little while, but now they are out. So I heard about this, but I haven't actually seen it yet. Now, I would imagine, without even thinking about it or doing any research into it whatsoever, they are now going to be compared and say that they are copying Mega. Bearing in mind, Mega has a completely different license to Lego, and it's just a different construction company. It's just a 3D thing, isn't it? So obviously, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Mega has a Pokemon license, and they have been doing this for a little while now with regards to these kind of builds, and they do look very, very effective. So it'd be interesting to see how well this sells. I think people just want minifigures from Super Mario, to be honest. I think they've given us absolutely everything they could possibly think of without giving us a minifigure so far. So it'd be interesting, the day they give us the minifigure, I think people will then calm down. But under the Super Mario name, it is the Mario and Yoshi, 114.99, item number 71438, 1,215 pieces. If you're a fan of this sort of design, sort of like, I guess it's supposed to be the game artwork, sort of 2-bit, 3-bit, or 64-bit, or whatever it's supposed to. It's some sort of bit thing, isn't it? Box artwork, they've just gone for the adult artwork without the icons range, and they've added in the Super Mario bit up at the top. Nice bit of green at the bottom, so it should stand out half decent on the shelf. Be interesting to see how well this one sells, because it seems to be a lot of the Mario stuff does go into sales from time to time, but you have got a lot of moving pieces with this bit at the bottom. Again, that is what the larger Pokemon stuff do as well from Mega. So just because Mega did it first, this could have been in the pipeline for a long, long time. It's just nice that they're doing something different. It's just something different. Will it look nice on the shelf? Will they do more of these? Would you like more of these in your collection? Because I've always said when they release something new, Sometimes it looks a little bit daft if you put it on the shelf by itself, but if they release one or two of them, a bit like what they've done with the Star Wars dioramas and the little ships that they've done, you put them as a display straight away and you can make a display. I said for a long, long time that Prime by himself didn't make any sense, and now they've released Bumblebee. Prime seems to be selling a lot better, and then now Prime hasn't gone into a big sale like it has always been for last 18 months or so. So sometimes it kind of makes sense to release two, whereas this might just be a completely one and done standalone, like they have done with the Pac-Man bits and pieces. But you can see a lot of Technic Skeleton on the inside of that, and it does look like it's a half interesting build, and that's what they've done. They just put it by itself on the shelf. It could look nice. It's one of those. So if you're a fan of it, pick it up. If you're not, then just wait for double points. If you want to get the pieces, well, get it for the pieces. But you can work out the price to part ratio, 114.99 for 1,215 pieces. And of course, anything that's available for pre-order, you can now also get the giveaway purchases as well. Now, this is something that I am interested in because I have the D&D set. Now, I do believe I have just seen something online that over in Canada, they have just re-released the giveaway purchase with the D&D set, so you can now get the little box again, like the little dice box, which actually comes in perfectly handy to put all the spare heads in. So I don't know if that is a thing on the UK website as well. It might be, but I don't know. So this is 12 to collect in this range. Let's have a look at that box artwork first. Very interesting characters. I would assume that every single one of these would have a dual face, because the ones that actually came with the D&D set, they did give you two faces and dual faces. So it was it's odd. I've just got a stack of spare heads that come with the set, but that is the main one to have a look at. Out of all of these, which is your favourite character? Because obviously I've never played the game, but you can just create whatever you want and tell whatever stories you want. That one, for some reason, is standing out to me quite a lot. That one does look very, very good. I do like that element. Not too sure if I've seen that in red before. You got brains just there. That's a cool looking thing. Nice, real nice torso print on that one. Super bright, vibrant pink up on there. That element is similar to the one that they've used in the D&D set itself. I think, to be honest, they've done a very good job with this. If you just want to have these in a frame, I think they'll look nice, because we all know that loads of people put these and collect the whole series and put them on a frame side by side. But if you've got the D&D set as well, you can now tell different stories with that. So it's quite nice that they've added in these characters as such to be able to play the game. But if you're just a fan of minifigures, can't really moan too much about this one, because it's supposed to be random stuff. Sometimes we all think, well, what's that one there for, and whatever else. But that is an awful photo. What have you done that for? If just so I can zoom in on this, and I can zoom in and it's pixelated. Why do they always do that? We'll go back to this one. So that is the best photo I can get. So we'll have to go for a CGI photo rather than an actual proper one. Hopefully the colours are that rich, and you can see just up on there, you've got a really interesting headpiece on there, holding some sort of cube or some sort of box on that one. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on with that one. Price point is $3.49. And there's 12 to collect. Over in Billund, you could actually go into the Legoland shop and actually just buy the full box of all of the minifigure stuff over there. So it'd be interesting to see how many people buy the boxes just because they want every single character just to go with the set, and how many D&D collectors have only bought that set and never bought Lego before. These might be quite hard to get hold of. I just hope the QR code in these will tell you what each one of these is individually, and then you won't have to worry. But if they do give you a spare head, you could potentially get away with two of each if you wanted to. Obviously, you can just play that character as different bits and pieces. So you've got the new battle bus that looks like it's a Dreams thing. Oh, Fortnite. I'm talking absolutely nonsense. So this is a new Fortnite set. There's a banana there by the looks of it. What is this about? So we have got all of those. I could tell you zero facts again about this. I don't know anything. That's a banana. That's a big panda. That is something that is pink. Looks like it's a cat on a hinged body. Bit of purple, bit of black, and it looks like it's just I'm sure I've seen that bus in a different colour. Just done slightly differently with that bit onto that. Is a very bizarre thing. 90 quid is what you're paying for that, and it is item number 77073, and you get 954 pieces. So again, if you're a fan of the Fortnite stuff, it is there for you. Right, moving on and moving down. More Fortnite bits and pieces. So that is a lemur. So that is in the Fortnite box. That is the Peely Bone. Again, the completely different box artwork. So that's just a stand-up thing. So that's 89.99. And then you have got the burger, which is for 12.99. So the price point on that one is not too bad at all. Now, don't forget, all of these are available for pre-order. So you will, so all the stuff that we've been looking at, including the D&D minifigures, are available for pre-order. Can you? Can you? I, for some reason, got all of the gifts with purchase in the bags. I do this every time and never take anything out. So you're not going to be able to select the one that you want, obviously. But if you were to buy a box of them, if they could actually give you a box of them, you would, by the looks of it, break the price point for all three of those. Now, don't forget that micro rocket launch pad was something that came out January with the modular, wasn't it? So that was a that sold very, very well on the second-hand market because everybody wanted the space bits and pieces. So it looks like they are re-releasing some of the giveaways at the start of the year. The Travel Moments is now out. So that is that. If you're a fan of that one, we have covered that one very, very quickly. The G500 we've already covered. All of these Star Wars things we've covered. All of this we've covered. Are we done? Have I played catch up? So the Dark Falcon is on a huge back order, I do believe, but you can just go into Smith. So that's back order till August the 12th. So that you are a while away for that. So we're the 5th of August now, so it's not actually on that much of a long back order. So they've obviously played catch up on that one because they were selling so many units. Don't forget, all of those Star Wars stuff is coming from a new Disney Plus show that will be coming out. Oh, I don't know if it's been delayed. I can't keep up with anything at the moment, but be very, very interesting to see what's going to be going on with all of those. They're all your brickheads. That's it. I think we've caught up with just the new stuff, and you can see the stuff that is on back order. Right, let's just jump over to these giveaways. Is there anything new on the homepage? Because that was a lot of new things to take a look at. So it's quite interesting that they've got the minifigures as a pre-order, because I don't think anybody would order them, would they? Would you? If you could order a box, I get that, but ordering 12 and you know full well that you're just going to get duplicates, you're now going to have to go into the shop, because you could order a box worth and not be sent a box and then just get loads of the same. I don't know how Lego Group would do that. Somebody needs to do it and then let me know in the comment section. So this is now what it's looking like. Like I said, Jaws is out, and that is, oh, they're pushing the dreams. So it seems to be a dream push at the moment on the bottom. Giveaways. We'll go through this way. Right, so this is what was valued at $26.99. So how much is the price point for this one? I do this every time, and then I can never find. There we go. So tired. So gift with purchase £180 or more, and it ends on the 7th. So you've got 2 more days for this, and you do get the little micro minifigures with this. Like I said, it sold out last time it came out, and it is a popular thing. I don't know now if this is now going to knock off everything on the second-hand market, which, well, doesn't bother me because I don't keep things mint in box. But I think some sellers might be a little bit annoyed, but it's a free giveaway, so you're gonna get duplicates back out on that. I'm surprised sometimes they don't just re-release these on the shelf, because they could sell that. They could just put it on there. I know it's got the limited edition at the bottom, but you could just put it into store for a week only. I'm sure people would buy it for potentially $26.99. What do you think? Would you do that? Moving on, we have got the McLaren P1. So this is still available. So it says it ends on the 7th, so it'll probably more than likely end online on the 7th, but there will be a limited amount of these left in stock in the Lego store. So the Colosseum and the Eiffel Tower, you had loads of these for ages. The Dungeons and Dragons one sold out the same day. and I am going to say it, it's a set that keeps on giving. The Lord of the Rings sold out in minutes, whereas this is obviously still available. This has been available for 5 days, and it looks like it's a P1 Technic build. So does absolutely nothing for me whatsoever. It's just the logo that you build up. Doesn't really go with the car whatsoever. But hey, it's extra pieces and it's free. So if you want it, you can have it. If you don't want it, you can just use it for pieces or sell it on to another collector. I prefer the giveaways that actually go with the set and do something. A bit like, say, for example, the Eiffel Tower. You got the smaller building that went up top, and you got the minifigures and things. But obviously, this being a Technic thing, I'm not too sure what they could have given you. I don't know if the car comes with the luggage, because they could have given you the P1 special edition luggage that you have to pay for extra. That would have been a nice little thing that you could have just built up and just had that in larger form beside the car, which would have been some special bits and pieces. But let's not worry about that. There is one more giveaway. We got 2 dreams at the moment. So is this with dreams only? Purchase of £45 or more valid with certain themes, but not just dreams. So you have got Lego City, Friends, Dreams, Harry Potter, and Ninjago. And again, this one ends on the 7th. That'll be one polybag at the top. That'll be the other polybag down at the bottom. They look smart enough with regards to what you get given. You get this little alien thing and the bunny in the one, and you get the nice little minifigure in the other. And they're valued at £3.49 each, I would imagine. But you can just spend the price point of £45 and you get 2 nice little polybags. On the back of them, they do say about the kids go free to Legoland. I've said this every single time. Every time I zoom in, it's not for the UK. So it didn't say Legoland Windsor on there. It actually says America. So if anybody has got these, I would imagine it would have Legoland Windsor on the back. I don't know why we keep getting given the artwork from the States. But like I said, I don't have it. I don't have it in hand. So I don't know. So you guys and girls are going to have to fill me in on that one. I'm sure there's some big dreams collectors about. But that is a very, very quick, rough and ready guide to the new stuff that's going to be coming out. I will redo the minifigures, I think, in a bit more depth and detail, because some of them have caught my eye. I want to do a little bit of research on those, and I'll read a little bit more into it. So look out for that video later on in the week. I know it's already been covered by everybody else days and days and days ago, but I am just playing catch up. But that is it, and I am done. So if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care and catch you next one. Ta-da.